Yo, what is up, YouTube? Today, we're just gonna sit here and randomly talk about stuff. So, I have stuff written down here on my phone. If anybody's got any questions, go ahead and ask. So, first, we're gonna pack us a lip. Oh, something Stoker's long cuts tonight. Yeah, I got a different setup now. Different area. Normally I record over there on my speakers, but I found I had this little table just sitting here, so put my computer over here, ran my charger from over that way across the floor and over here. So if y'all got any if anybody's got any questions, go ahead and start asking them, and I can answer them. We're putting in the Mountain Dew bottle today. So I'm sitting here going through stuff and a lot's going on, so figured I'd jump on here and do a live. So I'm gonna tell a story about the first I'm gonna tell you about the story that happened summer of 2013 or 2014. Yeah, 2013. No. The summer of 2011 or the summer of 2012. So my buddies were like, "Hey, Daniel, we're having a bonfire for the end of the school year." I was like, "Okay." And my one buddy was like, "Hey, I'm coming right down your road. I'll go ahead and pick you up." I said, "Okay." So we go out to my buddy's house, who lived out in, who my buddy used to live out in the country. So me and my three other buddies are sitting around the fire. We were drinking a few because we were all 21. We were sitting there drinking, dipping, and my one buddy was like, "Hey, I got an idea." We go, "What is it?" And he was like, "Let's go swimming," because he had a pond or a creek or whatever. It was a pond. And I was like, "I got another idea." I was like, "Where's the keys to the backhoe? To the tractor?" Because it had a bucket on it. So all my buddies got in. I was like, "Hold on, you guys want to go swimming?" Yeah. I raised the bucket up, drove forward, and my one boy looked at me, handed me the dip because I put it right beside me, and went forward, and I dumped them all in there. So the moral of the story is, if you're going to drink with your buddies, make sure there's no heavy equipment, because that will get funner. But if you like fun, there you go. Because we are all just a bunch of crazy country boys. Then the next day, because I spent the whole weekend out there, Friday I went over there to drink. I was drinking that Friday night. Saturday night, we went out mudding because we took my buddy's Bronco, my buddy's F-250, the F-150, and a Chevy S10. I had the F-250 diesel. My one buddy had the S10. My one buddy had the F-150. and my other buddy had the Bronco. I didn't know his property, so he went first, and then I was behind him. Then my other buddies, two other buddies, and we get out to the spot. He's like, "Did anybody grab the guns?" We're like, "No." So me and my buddy, so I drove back up to the house. Me and my buddy went back to the house. I was driving the F-250 diesel, and we get a phone call from the other buddies out there saying, "There's no fuel in the vehicles, so they can come back up and help us." So my one buddy stood up at the house. I went to the field, pitch black, no headlights, and the only light I had was my phone, so I had to have it sticking out the window, flashing. So Sunday morning, we went out for breakfast. Then we went over while they were eating breakfast because I ate a sandwich. So my buddy gave me his bank card. So I went over to I took the truck over to AutoZone, which was across the street from where we were eating. I got the headlight, backed that truck out of there, and while I'm in AutoZone, I get a phone call saying, "Hey, we need more dip." So I backed up the driveway, backed up parking spot, put it in drive, went out the driveway. They were all looking out the restaurant window, and my one buddy takes him and says, "Step on it." I stepped on it. I turned that tuner all the way down to where it blows black smoke. Blew it out. Went to the gas station, got dip, and got the fuel. Come back, picked them up, and we all went back out to my buddy's house. Tore the one mud truck apart to put it back to put new parts. So yeah. But yeah, went home Sunday night. We all went to school the next day. Because we all had the same lunch, so we all sat there and talked about it. And then my buddies picked me up. Me and my two other buddies realized she was all three. Actually, me, my one buddy were in one vehicle. My other buddy was in his truck. My other buddy was in his truck. We pulled in there, and there's nobody there. Then we realized it was summer vacation. So they dropped me off at home because they had to work, and I had to go do stuff. So the weekend that came up, we all went out there, had a bonfire and everything, and yeah. So if anybody's got any questions, go ahead and ask.